Hey yo, what is up YouTube, Ginno here today and welcome to my review of the new Red Velvet mini album. The album, Red Summer, is their 5th mini album following on from Rookie, which was earlier this year. This is a summer release and it really feels like a summer record. So let's get into the review. The first track on this album and also the title track is Red Flavor. I did a reaction to the music video for this song. It was almost a week ago actually now, so if you want to check that out, I highly suggest you go check it out. That is. I also did a first listen for this whole album, forgot to mention that. Anyway, Red Flavor is this spicy tropical house track, these gorgeous pop vocals over the top, and then it's just got a fantastic chorus. The rap line does a really good job on this track in particular. The production is clean, but the use of synths is really overwhelming. It actually kind of distracts me from the song. It's close to being my favourite song on the album, but honestly, it's sort of let down by the fact it's quite a simple song. It's not particularly original. I enjoy it a lot, but it's very simple. As in, it's not particularly experimental. But this is still probably my favourite of their title tracks since Ice Cream Cake, I reckon. Now, moving on to the second track on that album, You Better Know. This is a pop R&B blend. It's not my favourite song on the album. It's a little bit dull. The production is basic. It's fairly clean, but it's very basic. But there's some beautiful vocals and some really gorgeous harmonies. I love the soft atmosphere of the song. I wish it was a little bit more on the side of the minor key. It feels like it's trying to be both major and minor at the same time, and it's very confusing. It feels like such a center song, and it causes it to be a little bit dull. You know, it felt like they were going for a sad song, something that would fill me with emotion, but it didn't quite work. Anyway, the third track on that album is Zoo. This song has been one of the most popular songs off this album. So many people have been talking about it. Part of the reason is because it was produced by LDN Noise, or London Noise. I call them London Noise. And this is one of my favourite songs on the album. It's a stunning tropical house R&B blend. There's a fantastic chorus once again. It's so goddamn catchy. There's some great vocal work, and the instrumental, oh, it's so good. The layering of the track is awesome, and it's just beautifully produced overall. Forgot to mention there's also a lot of very good ad-libs in there. Of course, it's a very cohesive song, very consistent in texture. However, my one criticism of this song is that it does get a little bit repetitive. I feel like it drags on a little bit too much at the end. Other than that though, it's very good. And now, the fourth track on that album, Mojito, is a very bizarre song. I'm not keen on it personally. I know a lot of people are, but I just can't get into it. It's a little irritating in my opinion, because it's quite repetitive, especially the chorus. It's a very simple pop track. There's not much to it. It's filled with these harmonies that just don't work in my opinion. The production, once again, is lacking, but it doesn't matter so much because the vocals, the pop vocals on this are just so goddamn good. It kind of saves the song in my opinion. If I was looking at this from a purely technical standpoint, looking at the production and stuff, I would dismiss this song, but the vocals on it really save this song, and they still make it enjoyable even though there's parts of it I really don't like. And finally, Hear the Sea. This is my favourite song on the album. It's a beautiful pop ballad. It's got a lovely blend of drums and strings that just converge together to cause just a beautiful sound. I just love the tune of this song, and the strings on it are just immense. Something I speak about a lot in my reviews is, if you put strings in a song, I will fall for it. I just love the sound of strings in the song. It's a very sonically pleasing song, it's very smooth and real. And the piano parts on this song are some of my favourite bits of composition in a song this year. I think that some of the piano parts are just fantastic. Overall, this mini album feels a little bare. There's some very nice, fun, summery songs on here, but the album is let down by 2 tracks, which in my opinion are just a bit boring. They're what I would call dud tracks, and they're the ones that I would skip if I was listening to this album. So overall, it's sort of like a 60% win rate, which is alright, it's not great. Anyway, the production is a little bit inconsistent, but on songs like Zoo and Hear the Sea, the instrumentals are just absolutely fantastic. Their vocals hold up and give this album just a lovely atmosphere. And this album, it just has a positivity to it. It's unlike any other album this year. It's so summery and positive. I really appreciate that. This album gets a high 6 out of 10 for me because I liked it, but it just wasn't consistent enough for it to be a higher rating. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is going to be Ginno signing out. See you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, don't forget to follow me on all my bits in the description, my Twitter, my Instagrams. You can also support me on Patreon, that'd be greatly appreciated. Or you can click the little t-shirt icon. I got my merch. Yeah, or you could just subscribe. But yeah, that's it. Don't know how to end this video off. I think I'm just gonna fade to black.